SVB and Allison Fisher win the lag. This should be a fun one, everybody. Hey Jim, can you hear me now? Margaret Styer will be kicking this ball. It's going to use a little bit of high left effect to kick at a slower speed. Has she left the one for SVB? Let's take a look. I think he can play this in the side pocket, avoid the scratch in between the corner pocket and the 5 with the cue ball and come back down table for the 2. Let's see if he plays this in the corner though. It's quite possible. Yeah, we're going a little bit of left English, side pocket with the 1, and go back up to where the cue ball is now. Oh, see if he gets away with it. Haven't figured out if he got away with it yet, but skimmed the 5 ball, and now he got away with it, and they're off to the races. Looks like if they get on the 6 ball, the 6-10 is going to go in the corner. Trying to figure out if the 6-10 is a good combo or if he should break out the 6 with the after making the 3 ball here. If he thinks that the 6-10 is on, he won't touch the 6 and he'll go a different route. Just like that, keeping the angle to go from the 4 to the 5. She can either follow this and go for the 5 in the lower right hand pocket, or she can stun, draw a little bit, and go. That's exactly what she should have done. Beautiful stroke there. Keeping the angle, and can float down for the 6-10 combination. Beautiful, beautiful stroke there. Almost a straight in shot. use a little bit of stun, or you can just follow this ball. It's all preference here. But looks like they are off to the races in the first game. Beautiful out here. SVB and Allison Fisher, the better team on paper, but Margaret and Tyler, they know each other pretty well.
Hey Chris, I think my audio issues have been sorted. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Jim. Welcome back.
Well, let's hope. Yeah, no kidding. Let's hope the folks at home can. I was talking and then heard from our executive producer, who, by the way, is in France. I'm in Toronto. Chris is in Los Angeles. So to say technology is a wonderful thing, probably the best example you're going to get. But yeah, I've really been looking forward to this. You know, as soon as I saw that it had been put together, this Apex Mixed Doubles Invitational, 8 teams, and the living legends that are Allison Fisher and Shane Van Boening up against the Styers, Margaret and Tyler. Special times.
Yeah, they're off to a one. Yeah, it's really exciting, and I'm really excited for the people that are getting to watch this, because this is going to be a great event, and this first match is really a fun one to watch. I think they have a window break for the two.
The Duchess of Doom.
He pulls off those glasses like no one else could, which is very true. All right.
Now, Chris, let me ask you, have you ever played mixed doubles in your career?
Yeah, the Texas Open at Skinny Bob's in Round Rock, Texas. They have a doubles tournament twice a year, and I play with my friend Emily Summerall, who's a good player from Texas, and the only times we lost was to Alex Pagalayan and April Larson, and Better Gorse and Christina Tapat. So it's I'm very, very familiar with this format, and it's definitely a fun way to enjoy a tournament.
Yeah, a lot of pressure when you've got a partner there that's now relying on your play. I've never played mixed doubles. I've played doubles, and when I was in the snooker world, we had the professional doubles championship. My partner and I actually got beat in the finals. Lost to Stephen Hendry and his partner Mike Hallett in the World Doubles Finals. And Stephen Hendry's only a 7-time world champion, so we were under it a bit, Chris.
Awesome. Well, Styer and Fefilova gonna get a chance to be on the board here.
All the rules the same. 2 sets, race to 4. And a big chance here now for Tyler and Margaret to just get acclimatized somewhat. But again, you don't build up a rhythm, you know. Doubles play is very unique.
Yeah, I would figure that Margaret and Tyler spent a little more time together off the table than Allison and Shane, but that might that might put on more pressure. You never know.
Well, I'm betting you're right about that. They'll have a table in the house for sure. They'll put a lot of hours in practicing and leading up to this event. Absolutely no doubt they will have played a lot of Scotch doubles play for sure. Knowing each other's games, I see that as a little bit of a, that's a carrot too that I think is going to help them in their quest.
Good stroke there.
$25,000 up for grabs in this event, and $10,000 to the eventual winning team. It's a one-day event. The quarterfinals will all be played. We'll move right into the semis and into the final tonight. So 3 matches to grab that 10 grand and make dinner plans.
Well, most of these partners are couples, so I think dinner plans was already in the thing. But maybe instead of McDonald's, we'll get some steak.
Yeah, the dinner plans were going to change us to the venue, Chris. Smooth sailing, though, for the Styers here. Never looked in trouble. Extracted the mistake from Allison and never looked back.
Looking good so far.
And 1-1. The race to 4. It'd be the Styers to break in rack number 3. Full house. Just past 11 o'clock Vegas time in the morning. I'm in the Eastern Standard Time, just after 2 in the afternoon for me. But I can't say enough about how they put this production together. We've got a commentator, as you are, Chris. You're in the West Coast time zone. Both Mika Eminen and I are in the Eastern Standard Time zone. We've got Tim de Ruyter. I think he's over in Holland. So that's about a 6-hour time change from where I am, 9 hours from Vegas. And then we've got Mark White, who's joining us from Thailand. 12 hours from me, 15-hour time change from Vegas. How fortunate we are and lucky to have Mark on our team.
Yeah, everyone's putting in work this week, that's for sure.
Yeah, big time. And as I said, the technical side, the production side, coming to you from France.
Good cue ball there on the break. Now let's see if the 1 ball can go in the side pocket, with the 2 in the corner hanging over the right hand top corner there. Push the 4 in kind of an undesired position, but it was kind of what you had to do because you know you were going into that 4 ball either way. Got a little short of position there. I think she could play it in the top left-hand corner, or he can play it in the top left-hand corner, and go down table for the 4 in the lower left-hand pocket.
Yeah, needs some angle here. And he's also left the cue ball slightly hampered for Allison, cueing over the 9. It's not going to make life any easier. But her fundamentals are textbook.
Especially with this right-hand English and higher speed, it's tough to get a straight cueing action with that, but she did it really, really well, as we expected her to.
Well, very impressive, the start from both teams. Because I can tell you, it's very difficult. There's so much pressure playing doubles.
Well, when you have 4 people that do this for a living and they eat, sleep, and breathe pool, I'm sure it's automatic at this point, but doesn't mean there is any pressure, like you're saying. Looking to take a 2-1 lead here over the Styers in the first set.
Yeah, no troubles whatsoever. Again, went through the colors effortlessly. Good control of that white. Almost always the secret for success in pool. And a very knowledgeable crowd, too, as you'd expect here in Vegas. It's run in conjunction with the BCA leagues, organized and run by CSI. 310 pool tables throughout the convention rooms here at the Rio Hotel. And all these amateurs, you know, making up so much of the attendance, watching these professionals. What a great way to learn. It's almost like an open floor clinic, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these amateur players, they don't get to see this type of live play except on YouTube, and basically they're watching YouTube in person, which is even better.
No friends at the table this time. Yeah, a shot at the 1, Chris, but you're right. That 6 is definitely a problem.
It was up to me. I vote they play the 4 into the 7-6 combo. Make sure that that's the game plan. Got off the rail as much as he could, but it was a little straight on it, so kind of just taking what the table gave him there. And Margaret has kind of a stun follow shot on this 2-ball.
I agree with you. I think he's got to look at the 4-7-6. And he won't have to do too much with the cue ball to drop nicely on the 4 to attack that 3-ball combination.
It wouldn't be a bad shot either to go off the rail, off the 6 and into the pocket. Either way, they're going to be good, but whatever they can do to control the next ball would be the best shot. So if they feel like it's the 6-ball combination, then it is probably. Got to be careful of getting a shot on the 4. See.
Yeah, she hit that pretty good. Almost looked like the 7 double kissed the 4, Chris, and kept it on the cushion.
Good billiard knowledge there from Tyler. Beautiful shot.
Tricky 4-ball here for Margaret, though. Yeah, she just wants a little bit more time to think about this one. This has got the rack win if she gets it.
The difference between 2-2 and 3-2. Good stroke. Don't get on the rail. Okay, I think she's okay. What an
Neither
effort that
side
was.
showing any weakness at all. Just waiting for which one's going to blink first. First 4 racks have been split. We just need to try and put something together with the break. $500,000 has been on offer for the 10 days that Predator has brought all these players here to the Rio in Vegas. The Las Vegas Open just concluding last night, and dominating performance from the Philippines. Livan Corteza and Cheska. Still showing that they're a powerhouse to be reckoned with.
Margaret to break on the left or the right hand side. A little further out from the rail than usual. Let's see if that has anything to do with the break here. Beautiful cue ball. But nothing. Nothing on the one, Jim.
No, trifle unlucky. Nailed that cue ball. It's textbook in terms of where you want to finish with that white. So 2 balls to Sabir in the top corner, but no joy on the one.
Push out here from Tyler. Tying up the 5-8-6. And leaving a safety on the one.
Be a day off tomorrow for all these professional pool players, and then the World 10 Ball will take center stage. Well, that is the premier event that has brought all these players to Sin City.
Good shot there. I learned something there.
Very
That's
knowledgeable crowd. Yeah, when you're watching players like Van Boening and Allison Fisher, you always want to have the pen and paper out. Now, has she hidden the one here? Very close. Good hit, though, from Margaret. Well, looks like it may be on. And remember that 5 that Tyler tied up in the push out? Well, that's now their insurance policy. But Shane's got the angle on this 4. He could take that cue ball right over off that top cushion as we look and try and develop that 5.
How beautiful was that? Does it pass the 10 though? Was the question. Not sure if it does.
Yeah, it certainly goes into the right-hand corner pocket. Much more difficult shot though for Allison, but makeable.
Wow. How beautiful was that,
Kidding,
Jim?
Chris. No kidding. I mean, these pairs are just
So beautiful.
they're playing at a great level, and like I said, which one's going to blink first?
SVB always likes letting that stroke out whenever he can, so even on shots where he could slow spin, he'd rather just get through the ball and go that extra rail.
To get to the hill.
Allison and Shane up 3-2 in a race to 4, and I don't think anyone's really made a mistake yet, as far as, you know, out in the open.
Only the best equipment in the world on offer here for all these top players. The last ball rolling finds that corner pocket. But again, nothing easy on the one.
That's how it works sometimes, or a lot of times it seems like. The last ball rolling always does something. I think he got there.
No, in the first half mistake from Van Boening. Long
There's a tester
look
here.
at this one.
That's a way to get there, I guess.
Yeah, how about this? I mean, he didn't hit that one very good and caught the middle point. Now, Allison's got a path around the angles here. 4 cushions and back down for the 3. Sorry, Margaret, I mean. Got to clear the 10. Big shot. No, she's got there. Past the 10 and the 3 is on. Good shot, that one.
I can use a little bit of low right English for this 3 ball and trying to run into the 4 ball and maybe play the 4 in the same pocket you played the 1 ball in. It just depends how he hits this 4 ball. Yeah, that was the... See if it passes the 10. Or maybe even go for the 10, Jim.
She's looking for a path, I think, which tells me the 4 passes the 10. I don't think she can get that cue ball below the 8. She's going to have to jack up and maybe stun this. Again, assuming that 4 passes. It looks like it does. Bottom half of the pocket for sure anyway, Chris, but... Anxious moments, though. They know their opponents are on the hill, so they can't afford a mistake here. Yeah, she only had a half a pocket. That was tricky.
Allison and Shane are not out of the woods yet. They still have to come with a really good shot from the 4 to the 5.
Yeah, these are times, you know what? I wish they were mic'd because I'd love to hear what they're saying.
I think I can tell you. Oh my God, come over, block the 6. Amazing shot there.
Oh, I think it might have come over and blocked the 6, so Shane's got the angle. If he cuts this into the other corner, he could go right around the 6 here. Some kind of positional effort. Oh, it must go the way he's played that. And the way Shane played that, it must pass the 7.
Oh, does it?
Combination. Yeah, no way. Mildly surprised at his shot selection there. This is a very tricky combination.
Oh,
you're making it look easy. And he is perfect on the 8. Well, first blood drawn by Shane Van Boening and Allison Fisher. They secure the opening set 4-2. Some fantastic combination shots. And that one in off in the corner pocket, highlighting that last rack. I knew it was going to be special, and it's living up to advanced billing. Allison just stepping out of the arena for a second, and Shane, as will Tyler and Margaret. They'll just kind of hit the reset button.
I think I can tell you what they were saying on that. They're saying, Allison was saying, you know, Shane, how can you get me on this 6 ball? And then he said, well, I want you to shoot your 6 ball combo. And then he set yourself up for the 6 to the 7. And then they run a table.
That was
And then that
exceptional,
was it.
Chris.
That was it. It's funny because I'm around Shane and Tyler and a lot of those players a lot. You know, when we were on the team together, I told him, I showed him that impression, and he didn't really care for it, but other people seem to
Well,
do.
I'll tell you what, you do it pretty well.
uh, is this one going to a shootout or a third set, Jim?
You know what? I think it's going with the PBS rules. So I'm thinking if it goes 1-1, it goes to a shootout.
Okay, that's what I thought too, but just trying to fact check. It looks like Shane and Allison are so good together. They've won the they've won the Skinny Bobs, the Open 9-ball mixed doubles many times. Every time they play, so I mean it's not even a competition when it's other players, but they have two formidable opponents, and I really hope to see a shootout here.
I wonder what the Styers are finding to smile about. I mean, looking at the referee, I think, and again, they're all soaking this up and enjoying it, and they get to the table and their competitive faces take over. So here we go. Buckle up. Set number 2.
Eyeball, no, nobody home.
And I think the players in the chair, non-breaking players, I think they get the chance to set the rotation. So in a shot like this, where I mean Shane can reach us, well, I say that, and he's playing behind his back. I was going to say Shane could probably reach that a lot easier than Allison.
Not behind the 10. Oh my goodness.
This is close. Allison's smiling, but I'm not so sure she can get through to this too. It's close. Oh, she can get there. Yeah, she tried to go around the 3 and didn't get around it. And I don't think there's a pocket on offer for this 3, so it looks like it could be defense for Van Boening here.
You don't really want to push the 3 near the 10, but you might as well push the 3 ball up in between the 7-6 and push the cue ball behind the 10 and see what he does. Yeah, something like that. I don't think he got there though. Maybe slightly.
Well, you only have to jump over the edge of the 10, that's for sure. But he hasn't glued it behind the 10 as he intended. And he was very quick to go over and have a look. Just over the edge of the 10, so she hasn't even changed cues.
A little wild with the cue ball here, and SVB and Allison should have a shot here for the 3 in the corner. Look at this shot.
Yeah, looks like he's going to play for the bank. Give Allison the bank on the 5.
Is this called a double where she's from?
It's exactly very well, Chris. Very well done. That's exactly what it's called. And what's a combination called? You'll really impress me if you get this one.
Combination code. I have no clue.
Called a plant.
Really?
But you did well.
A
In the
plant.
UK, in the snooker world, combination is called a plant.
Is it really? Very interesting. I've never heard that before. Learn something new every day.
I was very impressed that you knew that a bank was called a double. You got me there.
Wow,
the
he hit that
living
ball
legends
so clean
that are
to the pocket.
these two that so many have aspired to for so long. Really serving up a feast here. They take the opening rack in set number 2. Already secured set number 1.
And they have so much trust in each other. It's amazing to see. They're just flowing as one team. You know, it's just it's very, very enjoyable to watch.
I think what Shane is just confirming now is the break rotation. Can't remember whose turn it is to break. I think you do have to alter the breaks.
So SVB to break.
Yeah, but Allison doesn't mind hearing that.
Watch this one ball, Jim. See where it goes. Above the side there. 7 ball go in. They have a shot.
Yeah, they do. And that's not good news for the Styer family. Because the 1 and the 2, 3, 4, they're all there. Oh, wow.
Oh, their first miss.
Yeah, they are human. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity tossed away. Just caught it too thick. And what's worse is now she's turned it right over.
A little further the middle of the table. He got perfect on this. Low left English from the 2 to the 3. Bounce off the rail. And again. Trying to get kind of straight, just a little bit of angle. Perfect. Trying to tie it up at 1-1. Keeping the angle here. Maybe got a touch straight. But this isn't really a shot that you want to just roll in and play along. Get high right English on 2 rails. Did he get far enough? Yeah, she'll be okay here. Low right English, make the 6 and go down to the middle diamond on the rail by her shoe where she put her chalk. A diamond up from where she put her chalk should keep some angle. And the rest should be cruise, saline. Beautiful.
The winner of this match will play the winner of the Waiko versus Fisher and Kazakis. Bottom half of the draw, just as formidable. Really looking forward to seeing that Christina Tkach and Fedor Gorst against Pia and Josh Filler. That's going to be a fun one too for me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those as well. And that match, there might not be a dinner on one of the sides.
Well, that levels it up here in the second set. 1-1. And they have secured the break back. Yeah, Josh and Pia Filler, they won the mixed doubles event that was played in Puerto Rico in November. And quite a celebration afterwards, part of the German side. I think there were 3, I say mixed doubles, it was actually, I think it was 3 players on each team. But they did celebrate, and they do know how to celebrate, that's for sure.
Margaret to break this rack. Nothing down, but hooked on the 4 ball, so they're going to push or jump here. Or kick. Maybe kick on the right side of the 1 off that rail and come towards the 6-7 with the cue ball, sending the 1 the opposite end of the table. Options here.
A lot of power with control in Margaret's break.
You know, I see a lot of the people that don't get a lot of force off their break is because they don't keep that hand down through the shot. And I think that one on that shot, if she kept her hand down through the shot, she'll have a little more consistency and a little more power there. But just something that I pick up on.
Now would Shane have pushed there just to get a little closer to the rail and make the elevation a little bit easier? Because it looks like
he's going for
Tyler's
the kick
kicking.
that I had mentioned. Good shot.
Yeah, that is a good shot. Controlled speed and point of contact. Shane's smiling and as he hands Allison the jump cue. Maybe That smile will be gone now.
The wrong side of the one. But everything is easy in hindsight. Beautiful position play there.
Six, seven looks set into the corner pocket. That won't be a real difficult combination if they get that far.
Yeah, I like coming in between the 4-6 for a position, but I think he's going to leave her long on this shot to use a low right English to spin for the 4 ball in the same pocket. This angle looks like that is the correct shot to play.
Well, they'll definitely be eyeing up that 6-7 combination now. Four and five don't pose much in the way of hurdles. So just want to be in a position now and making that combination where that 6, you want to be able to drop nicely onto that 6. But the 6 shouldn't be moving too far, right, Chris? Should be hanging around that corner.
Yeah, it depends on how hard she hits this 5. She gave him a little angle so he can hit this more full on the 6 and keep the 6 ball closer to that corner pocket. With the cue ball going slightly to the left, but it should get a forward position on the 6. Good shot there. Just need to stay down through the ball on this one and trust that you have enough power and just follow through. Great shot there. And this should give them a 2-1 lead in the second set.
Very nicely done. 2-1 with Tyler and Margaret. And with the break.
And Cheska Centeno, Women's World Pinball Champion.
A 9-0 win over Ali Fisher. Shane Boening, our World Pinball Champion.
The Wisconsin Open Champion, Joshua Filler.
Happy for him. Also, he's played great all week, hasn't he?
Michigan champion for the second time in a row.
Victor Solinsky goes back-to-back in Vegas.
Junior championship.
Yannick Bongers is our new world champion, under 19.
Wisconsin Women's Open Champion.
Puerto Rican Open Women's 10-ball champ.
Team Germany, our world team champions.
Yeah, I got a chance to see Josh and Pia, just the celebration, the squeals of delight. That was pretty cool. And 2-1 the lead for Tyler and Margaret, hoping to park Allison and Shane in their chairs for a longer period of time.
Yeah, laying a little weird here. Not sure if they can get through to the 1 ball and make it in this corner, but time will tell. Not a big fan of that shot selection, but still a tough shot down the rail. I think SVB is going to take this one. What a shot.
Nicely played. Ensuring to leave the angle for Allison to get the cue ball down to attack the 3 next.
Out of the pocket, never thought of missing there. I think she's going to play the 2 with a little bit of draw, so she goes to the rail and then down about where the 7 ball is on the rail, just a little further away. Don't want to get too straight. Okay, she got a little bit of angle here. Good enough for him to get to the middle of the table for the 5 in the top right corner. Where does that 6 ball go though, Jim?
Well, that's definitely the key ball in this rack, and he hasn't left Allison a lot of angle on this 5 to be able to get that cue ball near that 6. I think Shane's given her an idea of what his plan is. Oh, there was a little bit of angle there.
Don't go too long. I think he can bank this or cut it in and run it at the 7 with a little bit of draw. He's kind of weighing his options here.
He's called the 10. So he must be dead in line because it's a thin cut from the 6 to the 10.
He's playing that 6 to go up to the top, and it just didn't get there either. A little off, but now a chance for Margaret and Tyler.
I got to be honest with you, Chris. I like your first call. I like the bank on the 6.
I did as well. Oh. Overspun that ball. A little too thin. Now a chance for the duo of Allison Fisher and Shane Van Boening. Allison with a thin cut on the 6, trying to navigate between the 9 and the 10. Good shot. Oh, wow.
Well, that could have gone horribly wrong in either way. A real misjudgment from Van Boening. Lucky that cue ball didn't find that side pocket.
You can
This
see him
is gonna
smiling
square it
now.
up.
You could
Yeah, you haven't really arrived until you've got a nickname in the world of professional pools. So the South Dakota Kid and the Duchess of Doom level, 2 apiece.
What are Tyler and Margaret's nicknames? Do you know?
That's why I didn't say anything. I didn't know whether they had nicknames. I heard our MC, he had a nickname for Tyler, and I mean, it was very, very muted. I could barely make it out, but you know what? I wouldn't be shocked if they had nicknames. As a matter of fact, I'd bet they do. I just don't know them.
For each other. They have, Tyler was the babyface killer for quite a while. I don't know what happened to that, but...
Well, there was a bit, wasn't one of the Asian players called the babyface killer too?
Which
Fong
one?
Pang Chow?
Oh, maybe.
Fong Pang Chow. I feel like he was called the babyface killer too. I wonder if any of our viewers out there, if they're listening, if they can bring us up to speed on all of this. But I'm almost positive Fong Pang Chow was very close to what he was called.
I don't think these comments are helpful. I'm reading them right now. I'd rather not repeat them. Alright, back to the game. The 1 and the 2 down. Do you think they can just play a simple safe behind the 6 ball, push the 3 down towards the 9? Or do you think it should get a little more complicated than that?
Well, that's the easy version. But again, they want to make the escape as difficult as possible too.
Not sure they accomplished that this time, but maybe a thin shot on the 3, send the 3 ball a little past the 9, and the cue ball behind the 5-6. Unless he thinks he can make the 3 in the side. A little hard on that one, a little too much speed. I think he sold the whole ball out here, didn't he, Jim? Or at least the 3 to the side?
Absolutely 3 to the side. Can come back up and down the table, get the cue ball anywhere near where the 9 is if he cuts this 3 in the side. I mean, Allison, looking at this angle, get that cue ball anywhere near where the 9 is, she's going to be golden. I didn't think she'd play it at that speed. She might have caught that even a little bit too thin. If it went into the left-hand side of that middle pocket, cue ball would have tracked right up to the 4.
Yeah, Shane loves these shots though, hitting it with a lot of speed. Or is he rolling this in? I think he's rolling it in. A little thin on that ball. At that slower speed, it does cut a little more than you think. I don't think he adjusted for that. Alright though, I think Brad wants to shoot out anyway. How beautiful is that shot?
It's going to get the job done for sure. The Styer family to the hill. Shane ended up beating Tyler 2-0 in the Las Vegas Open, the men's division, and just know Tyler would like a little payback right here.
Side pocket with the 7. Maintain angle for the 8 to the 9. I think he's probably gonna draw this back to get a little bit of like stun draw to get on the left side of the angle here. I wouldn't like following this because then you have to reach in a weird kind of a way. Yeah, I mean it might be okay, but I'd rather not have my partner reach like this. Looks like she's all right.
Yeah, she let that one out.
Shane's looking very concerned. And now to go up at 3-2 in a race to 4. Shane's still thinking about that 4 ball.
Oh, good shot. Anxious.
Never a doubt.
A little bit of anxious moments there for Margaret, but 3-2 confirmed. They are at the hill. They need to win this set. Our referee, again, one of the contingent that have joined forces from the European Pocket Billiard Federation, joined forces with the PBS. Yeah, Margaret, anxious moment there. 10 ball into the right-hand side of the pocket as we look. But there's pressure out there. As much as they're enjoying themselves and you see the smiles from both camps, there's a lot of pressure. And they've all got that competitive nature.
A bit of a cut break there, which worked out to perfection. This may well be reverse score in the last set.
Yeah, 4 balls on the break and absolutely perfect on the 1. Margaret can come with breaks like that. Tyler would be quite happy to stay in his chair.
I think they're going to play the 4 and the side. Shot by Styer there. Kind of connect the dots, and they'll be in the shootout.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a few shootouts with this format. And again, assuming that at 2-2, we're at 1-1, sorry, in sets after 2 have played, that you're going to get the shootout. And a 4-2 win. They turn the tables on Allison and Shane. And it looks like Tyler just kind of confirming the format. So if it isn't a shootout, then it could be the same as the last 32 in the Las Vegas Open. So I think Allison's just going up to have a word with the referee as well. I was looking for the format leading up to this event, just to see exactly what would transpire in the case of 1 set each. So Chris, with him racking the balls, it's looking like it may be the same as the last 32 of the Las Vegas Open, where maybe 3-3 in the third and deciding set, we see the shootout.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully for the fans, they can go 3-3 and then we go from there. But for now, it looks like it's going to be just one last race to 4. I guess they're in good spirits, they're laughing.
Well, you have to enjoy it. At the end of the day, well, they probably feel very fortunate to be doing what they're doing for a living.
Probably talking to her about fishing.
Yeah, Shane spends a lot of time, doesn't he, fishing in the off season, and when he's got some free time, when he's not on a practice table, which is very rare.
I remember we're at Moscone Cup and oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I mean, there's a bit of a lag for all our viewers listening at home. We've got about a 2-second lag between when Chris speaks and when I speak, and our voices are bouncing off the satellite, so I'll start talking and it won't come through to him. So, and vice versa. So we do apologize for that. But Chris, no, you go ahead. You tell me your story and then I'll let you know mine.
Oh, I was just saying that we were at Moscone Cup and we were all eating dinner, and Corey Jewell was messing with with Shane. He's saying that he thinks that it's just he catches the same fish every time, and for some reason it made him weird. But he just kept saying that, and then they didn't talk for like a few hours.
Have you ever gone for something to eat with Corey and Shane? They're good friends, but they are funny when they get together.
Yeah, they're good friends, but they're definitely competitive with each other. That's for sure.
Well, if we get a little break in the action, I'll let you know my little Shane story. It's more related to his practice regime, and how dedicated he is. Pretty messy table. 5-7-10 at the bottom end, the 2-6, yeah, possibly a combination in the bottom right. There's a shot at the 1. I'm not too sure about that 2-6. I see it from that camera angle. Maybe not straightforward.
Yeah, not sure the correct shot here. It's just kind of a lose-lose. If you make a great shot on the 1, get on the 2-6. Not sure if it goes. So let's see what they do here. Yeah, the safe might have been the best option. Break that out, maybe? Nope.
Van Boening, when he was playing in all the U.S. Opens in Virginia, if there was ever a table open after a match had concluded, guaranteed he was on that table hitting balls. I don't think I've ever seen any player practice such as Shane. Great shot from Allison there.
Yeah, Shane has one of the best work ethics ever in pool, and he can sustain his focus for a lot longer than most top pros can. Not sure one rail was the best move there, but the 2 rail option makes the 1 ball a little easier to hit, makes it a bigger ball. But you gotta go with what you're feeling in the moment. Behind the 9. Would this be the second foul or the first one? This would be put them on 2 fouls, I believe.
Yep. Well, you know, Margaret is going to be buried. Yeah, I'm looking exactly at what Shane's looking at. Just feather the 1 to the cushion, put the cue ball. Well, that's the same right there, right behind the 5.
Good luck on this one. This lower rail that the 3 is on. I just hope that she can hit it correctly.
Yeah, that was tough from the commentary position. And the 3 fouls extracted. The first rack in the third set to Allison and Shane. Trying to bend that cue ball. So, Chris, you think that this is another race to 4 in this third set? Just status quo?
I'm hoping it goes to a shootout. But that might be the fan in me.
You never really stop being a fan, do you? Being a player, you find a different perspective, but I think to become a player, you've got to be a fan first.
That is correct.
Keep on spinning, but it stays in the middle of the table. You can see the 1. Aggressive options from here are very limited, though. Well, just the safety.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for this bank in the side pocket, but yeah, I believe that's what he's going for. Unless he's thinning it. Oh wow, he's breaking those up. Very surprised there. Great shot there by Tyler. And he broke out the cluster. Amazing, amazing shot. One rail or 2? 2 rails. See if it gets any cover. Does not. Maybe the 1 ball in the side and avoid the 3, and play the 2 in the same side as the 1 ball. Another safety here for Margaret. Not a bad shot there. I think they can clip the edge of this 1 and try to go behind the 4. Well, not that ball yet.
Tyler has just had a real quick look to see if that 1 goes by the 8. I'm not sure it does, but just over Massade this. The check spin would have killed the cue ball and, as you said, probably taken it over behind the 4.
Are they really trying to 3-foul them here? They're that salty about it, huh? Yeah, probably shouldn't have got it so close to that pocket if you're trying to play it safe, though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shot. I thought he'd even just try and put the cue ball above the 8 and keep the 1 below it.
Beautiful shot here.
That's the reason I didn't like that shot. I mean, you get a ball near a pocket like that, you're just inviting your opponents to get
You're asking for it, yeah.
a good look. You bet you are.
Leaving a tester, though.
Yeah, this long, just off straight 3. It's a good 2. Shane, obviously not trying to contact any of those colors, but this is tough. Yeah, that was tough. Very tough. Even for one of the best cueists on the planet.
Yeah, just went a little thick on the ball, and she thought it was going to slide a little bit, I assume. But now Margaret and Tyler with a chance to bring it to 1-1. Middle table with the cue ball. Come up to 5. Kind of stun off the rail with a little bit of draw, like stun draw. Keep the angle from the 7 to the 8. And they should be smooth sailing here.
This will get it to 1-1.
Hopefully they don't try to play. Right. Hopefully they don't try to play another safety here, and they will be okay. Pretty sweet here.
Well, I've sent some flyers out, Chris, to try and find out if we are treated to a shootout at 3-3. Haven't had anything back yet, so I don't know if they play this one the same as they've played the first 2. With the shootout, are you a fan of the format here in Las Vegas?
As a player and as a spectator, I actually do like the shootout format. For me, I don't know. I really do enjoy playing in the tournament. It's more fun than a race to 8, in my opinion.
I know from a fan perspective, I think it's the holy grail. They love it.
I totally agree. don't think that 3-ball carom is on. I think it's too close to the rail to go in the side, but I think they do have a good safety option here for you, or they could even try the bank.
The safety option you're talking about is to hold the cue ball behind the 3.
Yeah, they might be a little too straight on it for that. I think that's why they were going for the bank there. And just in case, they played it all the way around 4 rails, but I think they sold out a thin cut shot here to SVP. They're just trying to do too much with that one shot. Too thick of a hit. One, two, 3 rails around for the 2. Trying to get the cue ball in the same place it is now. A little bit of high right English and just let it do its thing. I just don't scratch off that 3 and perfect. Good shot there. You like shooting the combo here, Jim, or trying to figure it out a different way?
Yeah, you know what Tyler's thinking. You won't have to do anything from the 3 to the 4. Just stop shots, really. And you'll be right in line with that 6-7 combination. Now Margaret's looking, maybe just bring the cue ball back a few inches. Easy to control the 6 from here too. Whoa. Oh, she overdrew that. That makes things a little trickier. You still got to take it on, but now position to the 6 isn't quite as straightforward.
I don't like how hard he's gearing up to hit this. Guess that'll
That
do.
was well played. That was about as well as he could have asked.
Take their first lead in this set.
Yeah, Margaret's had a few 10s into this bottom left corner, hasn't she, in this match?
Yeah. An overcut. Good, beautiful stroke there.
As you said, 2-1. I think just confirming whose break it is.
Jim, I think he was getting almost reprimanded because he touched the balls in the pockets and tried to bring him up before the cue ball stopped moving off the 10. which is why I think they had a few words.
You know, I've seen a lot of players reach their hands into the pockets and wait for that cue ball to stop rolling. So they've probably all been warned.
Yeah, I mean, it's at this point, it's happened a few times, and if you get it called on you, you kind of just, like, why are you so eager to go get them? You know, just like, there's a ref there for a reason. You know, just, I don't mind helping them, but don't, you know, be the aggressor and trying to, you know, get the show on the road. I don't know, I prefer just to leave them in there, and once the ref starts getting them, then you can start. But don't be too soon to get them, in my opinion. Not a big fan of leaving it near that pocket all the time on the safe, because you have to play the cue ball so perfect. But yeah, I like going thinner and going 2 rails to the middle diamond instead of the 1.
Pretty good shot there from Shane. Cue ball a little closer to the side cushion than he might have liked, but he's left Allison a nice look at this 3.
Good hit there. Trying to get them back into it. Looks like they have a good opportunity to make this 2-2. Okay, 6 ball would draw. When you're this straight on the ball, you really have to be careful with the speed. I think he's going to follow it. There's a slight angle. You could force it just a touch. Beautiful stroke. Don't want to be on that rail, though. So here, see if the 8-10 is a good combo. Because if the 8-10 goes, they could roll forward for the 8-10 combo. Instead of trying to... You might say follow for the side pocket. So this is where I really do like Allison shooting whatever she's comfortable with instead of Shane telling her what to shoot.
Yeah, that's something you got to guard against in doubles. You really don't want to get into your partner's head. You want to keep them in the comfort zone.
Yeah, especially because Shane has a very... He has a hammer and he likes to use it, is how I explain it. Sometimes the way he goes at balls are kind of barbaric, but they work for him. Where Allison's more elegant and, you know, slow spin, slower speed, you know.
Look out! Whoa. That was fraught with danger. Huge 10 ball. To get to 2-2 or a 3-1 deficit. Well, you got to be a fan of that shot from Van Boening. The return safety here looks very difficult. She's come and had a look to see if the 10 is frozen on that cushion.
What an effort.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she actually hit that pretty good, didn't she? 2-2 is going to be the score, but that was a game effort from Margaret there. Over that distance, she actually hit that about as well as she could, missing it. Having to play that and load that cue ball up with a lot of right-hand spin, increasing the degree of difficulty. Allison would love to be able to see a few more 10 balls like that, though, as she comes to the table. But 2-2 is confirmed under the Predator lighting here in the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. We're a few blocks off the strip. And it has welcomed players from all over the world here for 5 events: Las Vegas Open men's and women's, the Apex Invitational mixed doubles we're watching now, and then you've got a ladies PBS event and the men's World 10 Ball Championships, all still to come.
Through 16 games, it is tied 8-8. Maybe this is a little more even than we initially thought. One ball looks frozen to the rail, which will make the kick a little tougher. Going at it, maybe you can see a little edge of it. Doesn't look like it does, but if you're going to hit that one ball on the right side, you want to make sure you steer clear of the 6. That might be a sellout. What a shot. What a shot.
Perfect speed.
You would think the jump key would come out here, Jim.
Absolutely, Chris. Looking for a jump safe here.
Ooh, trick shot as well.
Right over the 10.
Guess he must not have wanted to hit it.
Well, Shane eyeing up this long distance 1-3 combination.
Never a doubt. Carom or the bank here? What's your preference? Or the double, sorry.
again. I'd love to hear what Shane's telling Allison, because you know Allison's got her preference with this shot. Yeah, they're going for the carom.
Oh, turned out great.
Yeah, nice control of that one. That was probably the most difficult aspect to that shot.
Play the 5 in the side or the upper right-hand corner by the 9. Looks like the corner. Oh. Tried to force it too much to get her perfect instead of just taking what the table gives you. Overcut it just a touch, and that was enough.
Tell you, with this new Predator cloth, I'm surprised that that pocket didn't accept that 5, even at that speed. I've seen balls hit a lot worse go in.
What did Tyler do there? He hits that way too hard. Because it just, when you hit it hard, it stays down there when they have new balls and new cloth. So the harder you hit something doesn't necessarily mean the more momentum will come back. It'll generally stay down there because of the top spin, the force follow. So let's see what she can come with here. Yeah. Looks like they are still alive. This third,
Yeah, I think Tyler
whoever
has to
wins
accept
this
a little
third
play.
game.
Yeah, sorry,
Well, he's
Chris.
definitely going to have to, especially because that's his... No, you're good.
I just felt like he could have left Margaret a lot better than he did.
Oh, I totally do. Yeah. Remember, the woman's always right for a healthy relationship, so he's got to man up there. take the take the blame. And I'm saying this, but I'm friends with these people, so I guess if they hear it, that's okay too. Oh, wow. Chance for
He's got the
redemption
angle.
from Tyler.
Yeah, Shane is he's wishing these pockets were just a little bigger right now.
Oh my god, what a wild 3 innings they just had.
Yeah, this rack has gone back and forth more times than the other 10 they've played combined. It's almost like there's just no end in sight, even when it looked like it was going to be smooth sailing.
I think Shane and Allison are the favorites in this rack so far. But they look okay now.
That's going to put them 3-2 ahead. They won the first set, sorry. They lost the second, and if it is a race to 4, they're on the hill. Well, Allison, remember, she had that one break where she made 4 balls off the break and was perfect on the one. I think that might have been the break that closed out the first set. Shane's hoping she can do it again. I wonder how good their memory is. Two in the middle of the table, but nothing on offer as far as the one is concerned.
Out of
That two
cover
ball
behind
is
the 3.
Oh, what a great shot there. Great shot, because from the 1 to the 2, that's going to be the biggest hurdle in a rack that Margaret and Tyler have to win. I think he'll gratefully accept that result.
Looks like it shortened up there on her. The harder you hit it, the more it shortens up off that rail. She's probably trying to hit the lower side of it. Now it's ball in hand for Fisher and SVB.
Yeah, he'll just play the billiard into the 6 here. That'll afford the 2 into the side pocket. Just straight follow.
Definitely a little follow on this, trying to run the 10 out of the way so the 5 goes in that lower left-hand corner. Just like so. Might be a little too straight on this 3 ball to stun over for the 4, but I also don't like rolling it this length, that slow. But I think that's what she's doing. She's stunning over. Oh no.
You know something? You talked earlier, Chris, about, you know, Shane. You weren't a fan of Shane telling Allison what to do because they have such different styles. I think you got a real good example of it there. I don't think the power stun was a shot that Allison relished playing. As easy as that shot would have been for Van Boening, Allison doesn't have the kind of cue power Shane does.
Yeah, and it's important to know that the score and everything has some reason to play in it too. So if it's kind of tight like this, I like just letting her shoot whatever she would shoot normally, because you're going to get the best version of Allison from her being comfortable.
Without a doubt. I couldn't agree more. And I mean, they got lucky. In fairness, after the missed 3 by Allison, they got real lucky not to have left Tyler and Margaret anything. And now they've got them on 1 foul.
So unless, if I'm playing doubles, I don't try to give my partner help unless he or she asks for it. And in that case, I'll step in. But I think they're both so accomplished. I mean, they should really just stick to what they would like to do.
Another very difficult hit. Boy, they've come to the table on a few occasions and ruthless. Superb. That was the low 5 from Tyler awaiting his wife.
A good shot there from Allison. Keeping it simple, just maintaining the upper hand that they have this rack. Did they get saved? Yes, they did. Very fortunate there not to leak the 3 out while leaving it in this front of the side pocket like that. I think he's going to curve into this angle here, slide just by the 8 and try to play the 3 in the corner. Yeah, it was tough to get safe there. Now, Margaret and Tyler.
First real. Yeah, they've got the first real opportunity now in this rack.
Oh, I'm not. That worked out very well, but I wasn't sure if she could hold it like that and still hit that ball accurately. But great shot. Good speed.
Well, there's one thing about it, Chris. We're going to know real soon what the format is.
That is correct. That is correct. We just left it a surprise, that's all. Here, I like to go down to the bottom rail and back out, just so I can let my stroke out with a weird angle on this. Kind of tough. I wouldn't like rolling this in with left. Alright, Tyler needs to come with a big shot here. See if he goes with a high English or draw. It's really just preference. He likes to draw the ball though. Beautiful shot. 9-9 after 18 racks. How crazy is that, Jim?
There's so little to choose between these two sides. And I think referee just coming back to confirm so that we're all going to know exactly what the scoop is here. You and I, Chris, we're hoping it's a shootout.
That is correct.
And if our graphics team has any say in it, they're hoping it's a shootout too. So the shootout has arrived, as we were hoping. And Van Boening and Fisher first to start things off. 4 innings. Whoa. That one never threatened the corner pocket. Van Boening showing a little bit of the nerves. And what an opening. for Tyler Styer.
I would have liked, if I'm Team Allison and Shane, I would like Allison going first in this shot.
Well, as I said, the door's open now. Park that one. So big advantage. Tyler and Margaret.
Watch for the stretch.
Big sigh from Tyler Styer. To keep the heat on Van Boening and Fisher.
Wow.
And how? Boy, what a let off. Now it falls to the ladies. And Allison. With superb fundamentals. The lady who elevated the ladies' pool and brought it to the forefront.
Oh my.
Pretty close to what Shane did. I wonder if Margaret can capitalize. I think we're getting an example of how much pressure is out there now. Never saw it nearly going. There were a lot of smiles and they were really enjoying things, but at the end of the day, there's some cash involved and a lot of pride.
Yeah, like you said, the nerves can get anybody. No one is immune. That's Margaret, apparently. Beautiful shot.
Now Allison has to make this.
For all the marbles here. Or a chance of them, at least.
Had to get it, and she did. And now she's going to sit back with her partner and keep her fingers crossed that Margaret doesn't convert the spot shot.
Does she know it's her shot?
She has
There
to.
you go. Wonder how fast Tyler will spring out of his chair if this 10-ball drops. Oh,
Why did we think it was going to be a clear-cut early finish? And again, you're getting the best and really the only example of the pressure involved since this match kicked off. So both sides at a 50% clip. And now the box shrinks. And so too does the degree of difficulty in knocking this 10 in.
Beautiful.
That went right into the throat of the pocket.
And this
Tyler's
is sudden
got to
death,
reply.
correct?
Correct. Tyler has to reply here. You could hear a pin drop in there. Now Shane from the other side. And again, Tyler watching, waiting to see if there's going to be an opportunity to close this one out or to stay alive. That was an anxious moment for the cue ball because he plays that inside that corner pocket. Easy to smile now. The 10's gone. Well, it's become special again, Chris.
And death now to the women. Allison up first. We're not even there. We could feel the tension in the room. Oh my goodness. This is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, as the pressure has mounted, they've gotten better. I mean, they missed early, and to this point, nobody's missed late. But how much pressure is there on Margaret right now? You like her to get this, Chris? Or do you think it's over?
I wouldn't wish anything bad upon a player. I think she's going to make it, and everyone's going to make every ball for the rest of the year. Beautiful. They're just striking the ball so clean. They're all coming in clutch right now, that is for sure.
kind of wonder what held them out when the shootout started. They were 2 for 4. Well, now it's gotten tougher, and we haven't seen a miss yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you felt it was inevitable, really. But it's just not that easy a shot. Margaret has
she took a
already
little
had
off.
one chance to close it out, and now she's got another.
I feel like she took a little off that stroke and kind of decelerated. That's why she uppercut the ball, but Margaret looking to win right here for Team Styer.
She does it this time. Margaret and Tyler Styer defeat Allison Fisher and Shane Van Boening. It took a long time for a result, 2 hours and 15 minutes plus, but finally, Tyler and Margaret through. Well, next up on table 1, don't go away, folks. It isn't going to be too long of a wait. Christina Tkach and Fedor Gorst up against the fillers, Josh and Pia. Chris, thank you very much. I really did enjoy this, and you enjoy yourself. I'm sticking around to do some commentary for you here on Table 1. Hope to see you soon. Thanks again.
I think this is why that shootout works. That was
That
pretty
was good. See you,
exciting.
Jim.
I would have been scared. So hold on. It'll be coming out in a minute. Remember, keep your phones on silent or vibrate. When you see something you like, make some noise. If you like it, make some noise for that too. We'll be right back.